Two students fail the same test. One thinks, I am not good at this. The other thinks, I am not good at this yet. The difference is one word, but it can quietly change a life. Carol Dweck called this the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. It sounds like a motivational poster, so it is easy to dismiss. But the real idea is sharper than believe in yourself. It is about what your brain thinks failure means. If failure means identity, you hide. If failure means information, you learn. A fixed mindset treats ability like a verdict. You are smart or not smart, talented or not talented, the kind of person who can do this or the kind who cannot. That belief makes every challenge dangerous, because a challenge is not just a task. It is a public trial. If you struggle, it feels like evidence against you. So the fixed mindset tries to protect the label. It avoids hard problems, chooses easier wins, hides mistakes, and resents people who improve faster. It may look like confidence, but underneath it is fragile. It needs success to prove worth, and it treats effort like a warning sign. A growth mindset treats ability more like a system that changes with training, strategy, feedback, and time. It does not mean everyone can become anything. Biology, resources, timing, teachers, and luck all matter. But it does mean your current ability is not the final report. In Dweck's research with students, the children who believed intelligence could grow were more likely to recover from setbacks, seek better strategies, and keep working when school became harder. The key was not positive thinking. The key was a different interpretation of difficulty. Struggle did not mean stop. It meant update the method. This matters because school, work, and social life constantly tempt us into identity protection. If you are the smart one, you may avoid anything that makes you look slow. If you are bad with people, you may never practice the skills that would change it. If you are not creative, you stop making bad drafts, which means you never make good ones either. The fixed mindset turns temporary incompetence into a permanent story. It makes the beginner stage feel humiliating. But every skill has a beginner stage. The question is whether you interpret that stage as proof you should leave or proof you have found the edge of what you can currently do. The trap is that people often fake a growth mindset. They say, I can improve, while secretly using the same old scorecard. They praise effort, even when the strategy is not working. They repeat affirmations instead of asking for feedback. Real growth mindset is not worshiping effort. Effort by itself can become stubbornness. The useful formula is effort plus strategy plus feedback plus time. If you study the same way and keep failing, the answer is not simply try harder. It is diagnose the method. What did the mistake reveal? What smaller subskill is missing? Who has already solved this? What feedback would make the next attempt less blind? So here is the practical shift. Replace identity sentences with process questions. Not, I am bad at this, but what part of this am I bad at? Not, I failed, but what did this attempt expose? Not, they are just talented, but what have they practiced that I have not? Build evidence that you can change by choosing tasks just beyond your current edge. Too easy teaches nothing. Too hard teaches panic. The sweet spot is where you fail in ways you can understand. Then, make failure smaller and more frequent. Drafts, reps, experiments, practice conversations, tiny tests. A mind changes faster when mistakes are information, not shame. The two mindsets decide your life because they decide what you do after the first bruise. A fixed mindset asks, what does this say about me? A growth mindset asks, what does this teach me? One turns the world into a courtroom. The other turns it into a workshop. You will still fail. You will still meet limits. You will still feel embarrassed at the edge of a new skill. But the edge is where growth begins. The most important word may be the smallest one. Yet. Not good yet. Not ready yet. Not skilled yet. That word does not guarantee success. It simply keeps the door open long enough for improvement to walk through.